How's everyone doing today? I'm just waiting a minute to get started to have some more people come into the live stream. There are some pre-planned questions I plan on answering that I've seen in the comments, and there are some, if you want to ask me anything in the chat, I'll do my best to answer it. This is, all questions other than, trying to keep it, PG-13 at the very least. And anything's really, I'm open to answering almost anything. How's everyone doing today? I'm just gonna wait, you can start asking now, but I might just wait a minute just for, other people to come into the chat. Anything crypto related, life related, YouTube related, really anything, guys. I really appreciate all the support I have been getting on my channel. That's, so yeah, I hope everyone is, having a great day. So let's just bring up Social Blade. So we have 2 people on the stream right now. Do you guys have any questions you want to ask me? Anything at all? I'll put up my YouTube stats over here. Ooh, okay then. There we go. And you guys could you can see the growth I've been having on my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. All the support I've been getting, as you could see, been gaining subscribers every day. Has been pretty awesome. Hello, what do you think about Bitcoin price in 3-4 days? I haven't done too much analysis this week on Bitcoin, so I don't want to sound ignorant, but I can really only give price predictions if I go into my charting software and like really look at the RSI and things. But I could take a guess at it. I think 3-4 days it should be up. And the only reason I'm saying that is because altcoins have been up, and usually what will happen with altcoins is sometimes when profit taking occurs, people will sell their altcoins and they will reinvest some of their money into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is funny. It kind of how do I explain it? It will benefit from altcoins doing good, and it benefits from altcoins doing bad. Because if altcoins doing bad, you know, it doesn't always benefit, because sometimes the crypto markets are just down completely. But a lot of the time, people will invest in altcoins, and when they see profits and they see gains, they'll take some of those gains and reinvest into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is seen as a safer investment as opposed to altcoins. And that's not saying altcoins are not safe. It's just there is a little bit more risk with altcoins because they're relatively new compared to Bitcoin, which has been around, at least, a few years now, right? Well, more than a few years. It's been around quite a few years, not as long as like the stock market, but it's been around, it's somewhat of a more mature investment versus altcoins. Any other questions? Will it go down or will it touch? Oh, it will definitely touch 6,000 again. I don't think any, I don't know exactly the timeline, but it's definitely going to touch 6,000 again. I see it going a lot higher than 6,000. I think it'll touch 10,000, because the way I look at it is, if, it's not even, Bitcoin's not even, taken up a ton of the marketplace as far as, transactions go, like as far as like a currency. A lot of people are still using other assets and other currencies. So if we're only, taking a fraction of that, Bitcoin's only taking a fraction of the use for assets and a fraction in the use for currencies, and it's already at almost 6,000. It's at, it's in the 5,000s right now, correct? But it's already, it already hit 6,000. Imagine what happens as it gains even more market share and more people start using it. I could only see the price going up. I think, we're gonna hit 10K within, a year or two, and I definitely I would put money on that. I'd put money on that. Let me go back to the chat. What is your view on Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum and Potcoin? So Potcoin I haven't looked much into. I could, plan a video on that in the future. I have a lot of videos I have to do. Potcoin I have not really done a video on. I have never really looked too much into it. I've heard it before. Bitcoin Cash I think is, an interesting fork. I've seen it, jump up a few times. There's been a few days where you see it spike, but overall, I don't own Bitcoin. Well, I own the little bit of Bitcoin Cash that I got, almost for free, basically. But I don't really I'm not really a big fan of forks. I don't typically buy any type of forked currency. I kind of like stay on the original. The only exception to that is Ethereum, because, the newer Ethereum, has done overall better than Ethereum Classic. So, as far as Bitcoin Cash goes, I do own a little bit of it. Just kind of like a long-term type investment. I think it'll go up. I think it could go up, but I don't think it's going to see the same type of success that Bitcoin has seen. And there's a variety of reasons for that. It is Bitcoin Cash is trying to be more of a transaction type tool versus an asset like Bitcoin is trying to be. But if you own Bitcoin Cash, you could, if you try and like hold on to it, you could see a few big spikes and try and sell it at that time, and you could probably make some money if you are holding on to it. But that is my view on Bitcoin Cash. Hi, I really enjoy your channel. What are your thoughts on Electroneum, if any? Not sure if it's a flip or a holo. Also really curious about investment portfolio. Oops. I got a notification from my friend. Also really curious about investment portfolio you would have in terms of positions. All right, so let me answer the Electroneum thing first. They have very good marketing. They have a very good affiliate program. Like if I wanted to do something with, if I believed in their crypto, I would have, done things on my channel with them, because they have a great affiliate program, which means I could have earned a lot of their coin by promoting, on my channel and having people sign up. But, and I could have made a lot of money doing that. But the reason I chose not to is because I don't really believe in it. I'm not the type of person, I've made money on my channel through sponsorships and things like that, but I'm not the type of person, I won't partner with someone if I don't believe in them. That's why I haven't partnered with BitConnect, and that's why I haven't done anything with Electroneum. Because if you go to Electroneum, here, let's go to their website right now. Electroneum, I probably spelled it wrong, but I don't really give it, I don't care. Crowdfunding. All right. I was looking for, where was it? I don't even think they have it up. I was looking for their white paper, and I don't even really see one yet. Here, oh, right here. Now, I'm not going to read through this again. I've read through it a little bit in the past, and basically Electroneum, believe it or not, you're actually not mining. The whole idea of it is you're going to mine, cryptocurrency on your phone, right? And it's going to be, really low-powered mining. But if you actually look into the details on Electroneum, you actually aren't mining. It's actually a simulation, and that's what I've read. It's really all like a simulation, and they're trying to simulate mining. I'm going to see if I could find it in here. I would like to find it. Maybe I'll just look up. Let me see. Electroneum simulating mining. It's actually, you're not really mining anything. It's pretending to mine. Here, let me add this. Crypto. Oh, right here, you see from, this is on their Bitcoin Talk thing. Our simulation of mobile miners suggests a few dollars in value per month. Let's go down a little bit. Let's talk about Electroneum. Oh, right here. It's a good Steam article. Let me just check the chat real quick. What do you think? I'll answer a couple more questions in just a second. I just want to finish this up on Electroneum. I do appreciate everyone who is in the stream. We're at almost 10 minutes now. Right over here. All right here, guys. This is the Steam article, and this is an accurate article because I have read the white paper. I just don't feel like reading through everything for you guys. It'll take me forever to find it. But the mining they refer to is not actual blockchain mining, but it's just a simulation that will benchmark your phone's performance to distribute coins, hence no drainage on your phone's battery or stress on your CPU. So they're not really mining anything. They're just kind of like a video game in a way, and it could catch on. I'm not saying there's no potential. They definitely have very, very good marketing, but I wouldn't, if you want to throw a couple bucks at it, go ahead, but it's not the type of thing that I would invest in. They put too much money into marketing, and it just, I'm trying to stay away from it. That's why I haven't promoted it on my channel because, again, they have a great affiliate program I could have, made some decent money on, but I'm just not going to promote something to you guys that I don't think has much value. So, yeah, Electroneum. And as far as long-term investments, what was that? What that part about investment portfolio? Do you mean just in general, like a entire investment portfolio? And if so, that is, diversify, diversify, diversify. You have to own a little bit of everything. So, and I don't just mean crypto. You want to own, a good slice of your overall investment portfolio. You want it to be in crypto. You're gonna want, I don't know exactly how much, but let's say, if I was looking at mine, I'd say like, probably about 30%, and that's a little bit high. Some professionals wouldn't say you should put that much, but let's just say conservatively do 20% in crypto. And then you're going to want to have, another 20% just in safe ETF funds, which are exchange traded funds. And what those are, if you've seen my video on the crypto ETF, I'm not talking about that, but those will, within it will basically have stocks and tons of different stocks, and it kind of auto diversifies you. So you don't have to go out and try and buy, Apple and Microsoft and this company and that company. You buy the one ETF and it basically holds like I don't know exactly, a few hundred different companies. That way, if one company falls, you don't lose your investment. You'll still overall most likely make gains. It's just that it's a lot slower over time. And, I own some real estate investments, not actual properties. I'm not that rich. But I own some REITs, which are real estate stocks. I do own some gold and silver. Always diversify. I love cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency is the future. But don't only own cryptocurrency. You should own some gold. You should own some other things. Diversify, guys. Okay. What do you think of Redcoin? I actually haven't looked much into it. I really haven't. Thanks, buddy. You've been a great help. Should I hold Ethereum? Do you think it'll go to 380 in the next 2 months? Yes. I own quite a bit of Ethereum. I do see. I can't even talk. I see the resistance level when I look at it in the charting is at the high 200s. So it is having trouble breaking through that 300, barrier. It was there a couple days ago, though. When was it? Maybe it was a week ago. I don't even remember. But a little while ago, Ethereum was at like 340 or something. And I recently got paid by an ICO that I did some work with. And I was holding it because I thought we were just going to break a little bit more before I sold a little bit because I use it as to pay some bills. I don't sell all of my Ethereum, but when I'm talking about if I work with a company and they pay me in Ethereum, I'll usually sell about half of it, use that half to help pay some bills, and the other half I keep invested. But, it dropped down a little bit. I'm not sure what it's probably at just about 300 right now, maybe like 295. I think Ethereum, believe it or not, Ethereum is going to be on Bitcoin's heels within the next few years, possibly even sooner. And the reason is ICOs, it's so much easier to have ICOs with Ethereum because the Ethereum blockchain, it's so much easier for developers, and this will help drive demand to Ethereum. So if you're going to hold Ethereum, I would almost say hold Ethereum more than holding Bitcoin. And that's just because Ethereum is a superior technology. That's not doubting Bitcoin at all, because I think Bitcoin too, it will also go up. But Ethereum is really has a lot of room to run. I could see Ethereum hitting, $1,000, I don't know exactly when, but maybe a year or two, maybe a year and a half. You don't know exactly, but it's on Bitcoin's heels. It depends all on how fast crypto accelerates, right? So we've seen it accelerate pretty fast where we have so many more coins and Bitcoins, at an all-time high. And we will experience corrections. We'll experience times when prices decline. That's all normal. But in the long run, which is what I always advise my subscribers, invest for the long run. Don't invest for I'm going to need something in a couple years, because you don't know when you need that money. The market might be down, and you don't want to sell at a loss. So always invest for the long term. I don't plan on selling much of my crypto other than the type that I get as payment. Most of my crypto I'm holding for, for not forever, literally, but for a very long time. Like I probably will hold a lot of it until retirement, literally. And some of it I'll probably cash out maybe about half of it when I go to buy my first house, just because that's an important thing to have. You need to have somewhere to live, and I do want to have a house eventually. So You know, always take that into consideration. Always play the long game. You never try and, you know, do it short, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks. Heard ETFs are coming to crypto. Yes, I did a video on one that looks very promising the other day. What up, Bonnie Gamer? You know, what up? Not, you know, just doing a quick little live stream. What's up with you? Hope, you know, all is well in this beautiful thing we call life. That, you know, life could be difficult sometimes. You know, life can be at times quite difficult, and you know, you have to get through it. You know, you have to try different things. You have to take risks, you know, and I don't mean stupid risks like, you know, putting all your money into, you know, into BitConnect. That's a dumb risk. Don't put it. And I'm saying BitConnect, not Bitcoin. BitConnect. There, I've had to explain that to a couple people that that BitConnect is not Bitcoin. There's a guy on my Facebook who not on my crypto Facebook, but on just my normal personal Facebook, who was like, wait, I thought you loved Bitcoin. Why are you saying it's a scam? And I was like, no, I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about BitConnect. And if anyone here is invested in BitConnect, you know, I'm not saying you can't make money with it. If you get out early, if you get out, you know, within a couple months, you probably will make money on it. But what I'm saying is it's very risky, one, and two, it's a scam, because what's happening is they are paying older investors, people who do these long-term contracts with them, they're paying them with the money from new investors. There is no trading bot. There's no trading bot, and I know this because I've looked at their coding, because they do have some open source stuff. There's no trading bot at all. It's all just, you know, new people come in, give them money. They use some of that money to pay the old people. New people come in and they use that money to pay the people who they previously took the money from, and it's just a scam, and they just keep taking a percentage. So, you know, again, BitConnect is another thing. I could make a killing on my channel promoting. I can make a ton of money. There's so many other, here, let's go right here, guys. There's so many other YouTubers who are freaking promoting this thing that is totally a scam. And some of them are nice about it. Some of them aren't, you know, necessarily completely scammy about it. Some people are like, hey, this is risky, and they acknowledge it. But what's that guy's name? I think it's Craig Grant. And I'm not trying to call out other people, guys, but this guy is great at marketing. He's you know, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He could just be wrong. But look at the 60K in BitConnect loans, and he posts these videos of him living abroad and doing all these nice things. But he's making all that money from you guys, because if you sign up with his affiliate link, he's making quite a bit of money. And again, you know, I love money too, but I'm not going to promote this. I'm not going to promote something that's going to collapse. You know, fairly, not, I wouldn't say fairly soon, but within the next couple years. You know, this thing could collapse, and it's going to take a lot of people with it. I don't want to see you guys lose your investments, you know? Like if I promote an ICO and they're, you know, and we're a partner together, you know, the difference with that is, you know, I'm only going to promote an ICO that has potential. And that doesn't mean it's always going to succeed. I could be wrong sometimes, you know, but a lot of the time I'm right. You know, I have made quite a bit of money with cryptocurrency. I've done, you know, I have quite a few years under my belt of this, even though I'm only in my 20s. I've done this for, you know, since the beginning of high school. I've been involved with cryptocurrencies, right? Um, Trev, yeah, I know who you're talking, Damon, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that right, but I know exactly who you're, who you're talking about. Let's see. I know is it Trevon James? I think that's what it is. Yeah, this is the guy. Now look, I'm not calling out hate on this guy. I'm not saying, you know, he's a horrible person. I'm not saying that at all. Do not take this as that. But what he's doing is he's making a lot of money through referrals, meaning you guys watch his videos, you sign up in the description right here where my mouse is, where it says right there, that's his link, and he's making a, ooh, I don't want to play his video. Don't want to play his video. There we go. Almost played his video. But yeah, guys, you have to be careful with this. A lot of people, when they see money, they'll be blindsided and lose the long-term vision. And I feel like it could hurt crypto, and it could hurt his, you know, it could hurt his brand. You know, if when this thing collapses, he could potentially lose a quarter of his subscribers, half his subscribers, because people are gonna be like, hey, you promoted a scam, dude. Whereas me, you know, yes, I partner with ICOs, and I can't promise you every ICO I promote is gonna, be the next Bitcoin and it's going to make you a millionaire. I'm not promising that. I'll promote ICOs, initial coin offerings, that have potential, that have a solid team, that have a good plan, and if they take off, they take off. And a lot of them I think are going to take off, and some of the ones I've been with in the past have taken off. But yeah, I would not go I would not go to a BitConnect with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. It's very risky, and I can't promote it to you guys with a clear conscience. I won't sleep at night. I really won't. Like, I can't be on this channel making a ton of money through BitConnect, and then I won't be able to sleep at night because I'd be like, when this thing collapses, all these people are gonna lose their money, and I'm not that type of person. You're a joke. Saw his vids before. Crypto investor, what's your point? I did see his videos before. I couldn't remember his name. Are you trying to make a... I don't know exactly what you're saying. I hope I didn't upset you by insulting BitConnect, because you probably do own... I'm talking to someone in the chat right now, guys, named Crypto Investor. He said, I am a joke. The link was purple, so you saw his vids before. Yes, I have seen his videos before. What does that prove? That's why when someone else in the chat mentioned him, I said, oh, I know who you're talking about. I know, and that's why I went to go find him. Yes, I've seen his videos before. I just couldn't remember his name. So I don't know what your point is, Crypto Investor. If you want to respond, you're more than welcome to. I'm just, I can't sit here and argue with you over BitConnect. If you think you could turn in $100 into like LOL. I mean, I hope you're joking, because I don't have anything against you, Crypto Investor. I'm just, stating the facts. BitConnect makes no sense. There is no trading bot. Show me the trading bot. Show me the trades. There isn't one. How, I don't know. Because look, if I could make a ton of money promoting it, but I'm not going to do it because I think it's a scam. I don't want my subscribers to be scammed out of something. But yeah, good luck on your house, buddy. I don't have any point. I hate BitConnect. Oh, why'd you call me a joke, dude? I don't know. I don't have anything against you. I agree with you. If you agree that BitConnect is something you hate, I completely agree with you. Let's be friends. Let's shake hands on that, because BitConnect is, it's gonna hurt crypto, because you're gonna see. Here's the thing, Crypto Investor. What you're gonna see is a ton of people turn away from cryptocurrency completely because they got scammed with BitConnect, and people are gonna associate BitConnect with cryptocurrency, even though BitConnect is cryptocurrency related. Cryptocurrency is not BitConnect related, right? It's one of those things where you're going to see one thing taint a portion of the entire market. And I think it could do some short-term damage to cryptocurrency. I don't want to see that. That's why I don't promote it. But yeah. Any other questions, guys? What was I going to refer to next? I think what I was going to talk about next is the possibility of doing YouTube full-time, because that is something that I have received questions over, and it's a possibility. I could theoretically do it full-time, but it's not, in the realm of possibility right this second, right? I'm maybe a year from now, because, to live, you need to make, a decent amount of money, of course, and this isn't my full-time job. This is a part-time job, but AdSense really doesn't pay that much. Sponsorships pay, pretty okay, but again, they're only something I try and do a couple times a month, because I don't want to spam you guys with sponsorship videos. So I only do like 2 per month. But I would love to do YouTube full time. If if you want me to do it full time, let me know. It would definitely motivate me a bit more. Okay. Adrian, do you have a blog email list? I don't at this moment. I would love to get one going. I think it'd be great, because it'd help me reach you guys without always having to use YouTube. And there's other ways. I do have a Steemit account, which you could check out. If you look up some of my older videos, not an older one, I think it was 3-4 videos ago, where I talk about Steemit, and you could look at that if you wanted, Adrian. I'm gonna try and get an email list out, possibly. a we're gonna experience some buffering real quickly. But yeah, Adrian, I really do I do want to get an email of this going. As far as a blog, I do have a Steemit right now, but I do not have a a separate blog. Right now, we are going to experience some buffering, so stay tuned. If you're experiencing it, it should go down shortly. Sometimes the internet around here isn't the best. Okay, crypto investor, sorry, I was just calling you out. Search history and you're all good. Sorry if you thought I was trolling. Crypto investor, nothing against you, bro. It was just a misunderstanding. I appreciate you even being in the chat. I do appreciate it. There's nothing against you. But yeah, I did see his videos in the past. I've looked at him a couple times, but it's nothing. He's very good at promoting, because what he does, this Trayvon guy, is he gives people like $500 worth of Bitcoin every video, but he makes that back because so many other people will boost. He makes that back because he makes more than that just through BitConnect, right? So it seems like always doing this great thing, giving people money, but he's making all of it back and then some, right? So yeah, I've seen his videos before, but crypto investor, we're all good, buddy. Nothing against you. Hey, can you do an ICO check on BitIndia? I think I've heard of it before. I will try. I'm not gonna do it in the stream, buddy, but I could do it as a separate video. I'll look into it. Let me just here. Let me take my phone out. I'll make a note of it just for you, buddy. Where I got my iPhone out. Any other video suggestions from anyone would be totally fine as well. I'm always looking to help you guys out in any way I can. BitIndia. Alright, I have it in my phone. I'll try and get that out this week. It might not be a super long video because I'm going to try and buzz through it, but it will be something where I could give my thoughts on it. I am trying to do another video soon, guys, where I could show you how, for yourself, you could look at, which ICOs have potential and which ones don't. So you always want to make sure, make sure you're up to date with me. John McAfee is the co-founder. If that's true, that gives me a lot of hope in this, Damon, because John McAfee is a hero of mine. He's someone who I actually voted for him for president. I wrote him in, so you could tell I'm a John McAfee fan. I'm surprised I didn't know that, because I know he did have a separate company that wasn't necessarily an ICO. I think it was MGT or whatever it was, which I actually made some money on his stock with. But John McAfee's a very smart man. He's a very intelligent man. So if this is a John McAfee company, I definitely am interested in it. I'll definitely get onto that. Thank you for the comment, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Any other things I didn't answer? Hey, I answered most of these. So, what else did I want to go over? Maybe just talk about life and stuffs? Nah. But back to the YouTube full-time thing, the way you guys could get me to doing this is just by liking and sharing my videos. And I put affiliate links, not through BitConnect, of course, through Amazon in the description. If you guys click on those links and then buy something, I will receive a small commission, and that helps support the channel quite a bit, because a lot of that money is going to be reinvested because I'm building a new computer right now. I want to start another Instagram for this channel just so I could show you guys pictures and stuff. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm in the process of building it. But yeah, if you ever want to support the channel, that's the reason how. I don't really ever ask for donations, but the best way you could support it, like the video, share the video, and check out the links in the description. That always helps quite a bit. The team in marketing. Oh, talking about the BitIndia is the team, but the team in marketing is not so good. Yeah, marketing you want to have a balance with. You don't want an ICO to be all marketing, kind of like Electroneum is, but you want it to have a just enough to where people know the name, but not enough to where it's all hype, right? So I haven't heard of BitIndia, so that means the marketing might be a little bit too conservative, where they're not promoting enough. But you could overcome that if you have a really good product. If you have a really good product, you don't need as much marketing. So I'll look into it. I definitely will. I will try and fit that in for a video this week. Can you look at Redcoin? Yeah, I could look at it. You know what? Let me put that on my phone too. That's no problem, guys. You know, I'm here for you. You know, I'm not here just to make videos about things no one cares about. I'm here, you know, really for the chat and for you. Can you look at Redcoin? So yeah, that definitely could be a video. I have no problem looking at things. If you have any other suggestions or things I should look at, you know, put them in the chat. So I'll definitely look at that. Thank you for being in the chat. It's been a half hour. Been in this half hour, and I've, you know, it's been pretty good. I've gotten up to like 9 people total, which sounds like, you know, it's bad, but overall the video will get a ton more views. Legend, thank you. So yeah, I hope let's check out my Steemit. If you guys wanted to follow my Steemit, it is just Naughty Investor, and that's kind of theoretically a blog. I do just mostly post my videos over there too, but I do write a couple articles, like right here, free VPNs are a scam, here's why. You could look at that and you could see, you know, my opinion on free VPNs and why I don't believe in free VPNs, and it defeats the purpose of using a VPN, but that's a whole separate thing, guys. But check out my Steemit if you were interested. Anything else, guys? Really, anything else at all? I touched on YouTube full time. It's something I want to do, but probably 6 months to a year from now, depending on how fast I grow. I want to be at least at like 10,000 subscribers before I quit my job to do this, right? Because at 10,000 subs, I could reliably just live off, you know, doing a couple sponsored videos per month and AdSense. That should be enough to sustain me. Not make me rich, but, you know, sustain me. And I've seen, you know, other YouTubers who do it full time, and they have about at least 10,000 subs. So it depends on how fast they grow. Which according to Social Blade, if we go down here, or where was it? Future projections. So according to Social Blade, within 9 months, I should just be at 11,000 subscribers. So we'll see how fast that goes, guys. You know, you guys are really, you know, you guys get me there. I don't get me there. I can only upload the videos. You guys watch it. You guys share it. You guys like it. That's really what gets me there. Sounds great. Good luck. Do a vid on types of classes of crypto to invest in long term. I'm thinking of investing portion of 401k into crypto. Nadia, I will try and do a video on that, definitely. The only thing I'll say is, if you're gonna be planning on investing your 401k into crypto, make sure you're not investing all of it, you know. I know you said portion in the comment, I could read, but I just want to reiterate that, you know, crypto is something that's great, that you know, it's definitely going to grow long term, but you also need to make sure you have other types of things in there. So if you did like 15% of your 401k in crypto, I think that'd be great. I think that'd be something that could really boost your income, or your retirement, I should say, because that's the purpose, you know, of having a 401k. So that's definitely something you could do, and I'll try and do some more videos on that, seeing long-term types investments for crypto. But any type of long-term thing, definitely look into the ETFs for crypto. You know, the ETFs are great because it just diversifies you, you know, just automatically. You don't have to worry about anything. In Crypto 20, the video I did a video with, you know, they seem like very nice people over there. There's some other ones coming out too, and we'll see more in time. But, you know, ETFs are really the way to go, and I need to get some more money in ETFs too, because, you know, they're just great. I would definitely recommend you to my friends. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone who's been in here. We've been in here a half hour, guys. That is crazy. My longest stream ever. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I do appreciate everyone who's been here. You know, we've had quite a few people. My mouth is starting to get dry, and you're going to start hearing that, you know, that kind of not that fun sound, like I'm like have like almost cotton mouth. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate everyone who's been here. I love you guys. You've really been great. We've to sum it up, we've talked about BitConnect, we've talked about YouTube full time, we've talked about life a little bit, we've talked about Ethereum. We've talked about ICOs. I really enjoy interacting with you guys, and I'll catch you later. Hopefully I'll upload a video tomorrow. If not, should be the next day. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.